Shelf Trade is a segment where we take 3 games and each choose out of those games which we would play right now, shelf to play later, and trade away for something better. Our 3 contenders for today are Sushi Go, Splendor, and Point Salad. Sushi Go, as you know, we talked about, is set collection. Some call it Wonder. Now I can't think of the name. What is that? Wonder. Seven
Seven
Wonders
Wonders?
of
Seven
Life.
Wonders.
Or, if you want something a little hungrier. Splendor, of course, is the gem collector. And Point Salad is all about collecting fruit for points.
That's what Andy does in his free time.
Lettuce, all what Andy.
Actually, isn't it vegetables, hence the
It's
salad?
vegetables. It's
Oh, yes.
mainly vegetables, but
I
tomatoes.
believe there are tomatoes, so it is
Yeah.
fruit as
There
well.
we go. Start that age-old debate.
All right. Well, I'm going to start because it's my segment.
That's
So,
how it
out of
goes.
these, I have to say, these are all got memories for me. So it was kind of hard, because one of them I'm going to have to trade. So let's just pull that band-aid off. Sushi Go is going to be my trade only because I do own all 3, by the way. Only because it's like I don't know the last time I've been able to pull that out. Like literally, it's a game I really will only pull out if I want to get some people gaming that like still play Monopoly and still think taboo's all there is to gaming. And so like that's a great starter. They think it's cute. It's got fun little combos. But most, seasoned gamers are gonna, tip their noses at it like, "Nyeh." And then my play would be Splendor. For
Okay.
me, one of the first game groups I had, Splendor was one of our first games. And boy, I wish I started tracking my games and we had that app back then because I bet it might be my most played game of my lifetime. And then my brother picked it up too, and it's one of his favorite. He's not a gamer. So this is one when he comes to visit, I pull it out and we play it. So that's going to be my play. But what will never leave my collection is Point Salad. So that is absolutely going to stay on my shelf. I don't care if you just started playing games, never played a game, or are a seasoned gamer. This is a quick hitter, palate cleanser, end of the night. You play it real quick and easy. It's pretty much easy to understand. Every once in a while, some people get a little bogged down with the beginning and how it works. But once you get sailing, it's such a good game. I love it. Still fun to play. It's second most played game the year it came out, and it still hits the table for me.
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought Point Salad was going to end up being your shelf just because, yeah, you're a big fan of it and all the iterations thereof, and it's one I forget to bring and to pull out when I have people over. Like you're saying, it's great, especially end of the night. Like it's like got about 20 minutes. Let's throw this thing out. It's a fun, and there's some good decisions there about scoring cards and fruits and your vegetables. Which ones you're going to keep, which ones you're
Yeah,
going to
but
use.
if you have 20 minutes, why play that and not River Valley Glassworks? Come on.
It's it's quicker than River Valley Glassworks.
A little easier to count, maybe.
Yeah, especially if people already know it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised how much Kelly likes the Point Salad game. That came out during our anticipated games of 2025 because Point Galaxy is coming out, and she told us how much she loved Point Salad. And gotta admit, I was a little surprised by your how high you elevate that game. I think it's fine. I think it's good, but like,
Wait a minute. It's not your turn. It's
No,
not
I'm
your
asking
turn.
Kelly.
Oh, you're taking over. You were taking over there. You were taking over.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Andy, would you like to take your turn
Gosh.
now?
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I feel it's very appropriate for me to do so because I'm next in order. So I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to be a negative Nancy on this show, and I've already started to be that way. I feel like I've kind of taken up Chris's mantle. But unlike Chris, when I say games are bad, I will give you examples of games that are good, that are better, in fact. So, for instance, this list of set collection games: Sushi Go, Splendor, and Point Salad. Oh, weak.
You chose one of
Did you
them, Andy.
suggest one of these games?
I did suggest one of them, but the others that could have made the list include games like Jaipur, Priests of Ra, Luxor, Comic Book Hunters, Century Road. Century Road's not really a set collection, is it? Is it? Well, yeah, kind of is. Kind of is. Anyway.
Yeah.
Like Splendor is.
Yeah. So there you have it. Those are all games that would have been better on this list, probably. But let's get to play shelf trade. I will play Splendor again just to give it another shot. But like I said, if it's going to be Splendor, I would rather just do Century Road, Gollum Edition. that's more fun than Splendor for me. But Splendor, I'll play it and give it another shot. It's been years, whatever. Going on the shelf, that is definitely Sushi Go. Sushi Go. That has been a staple for me to get people into playing games. It's a nice gateway game, and it's a lot of fun. And if you got the party version, you got some nice replayability with some different setups and whatnot. So I haven't played the dice game yet. I've heard that's pretty good too, though. So got to try that. Sushi Go will stay on the shelf, and then I'm gonna ship away Point Salad. Unfortunately, it wasn't a big hit with me. It's fine. But it was just Now I will say I did order off eBay the Korean Pokemon Point Salad because I think I can get my kids into it because it's Pokemon.
That he heard about on this show, apparently.
You know there's no English in it, Andy.
I heard there was no English, so I'm a little worried. But we'll make it through. We'll make it through.
It's okay.
Google
All you have to
Translate.
do is take a marker and just write underneath it.
Stickers at least. Nice stickers. And Andy,
I've got some good Korean friends I can get to translate for me. So.
There you go.
So
just call them over anytime you play.
That's right. Oh, hey, we're going to play this again, so need you here.
Andy keeps losing. I don't understand.
Anyway, that's my play shelf trade.
I'm going to call shenanigans. It's okay to keep my times going. I'm going to call shenanigans on Andy saying that he doesn't like Sushi Go or whatever he said it wasn't good for this list. One, it was his choice. And two, it is my trade because of Andy. He made me play this game like 20 times in a row. Every time I went to his house, he's like, it's Sushi Go time. And it came to a point where I was like, Andy, if I see Sushi Go one more time, I'm not going to game with you ever again. Like this game broke me on light games. I used to like this to be like, how many games in the night can I play? And then I just went on a streak of Sushi Go and I was like, you know what? I'm only going to play 5-hour games from here on out.
I think I just counted 8 times that you mispronounced the game, which is pretty good.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Sushi Go.
Sushi Go. You, Sushi. Okay, and then we got, for my play, I'm going to put Splendor. Now, you would have thought Splendor was going to be my trade because I dislike it so much, but I used to love it. I kind of, grown apart from it once I realized I sucked really bad at it. Splendor is a me problem. It's not the game problem. But I'm going to play the Marvel Splendor. That's why it's on my play. I do want to play that one. It's on my shelf. Got it from Andy, and I'm excited to get it played to see the differences. And then my shelf is going to be Point Salad because it actually, kind of everything Kelly said about it, you can get it out real quick. It plays fun and simple. It's kind of mindless. You kind of just sit there. It's definitely a game that you talk with your friends while you're playing it. The other two games, maybe not Sushi Go, but Splendor for sure. It's a little bit more of a thinker and you really got to plot and strategize. Not with Point Salad. You just grab a card and go. Like that's what you want in a quick drafting game.
By the way, I'm still waiting since I gave you that Marvel Splendor for a mattress in return.
We can't always trade games for mattresses.
I don't know if have we talked about that on the show?
We talk about it all the time.
Okay. For those of you that are just joining us for the first time, Daniel needed a new mattress kind of last minute, and I had an extra one, and I said, well, but trade me a game for it. And he gave me Tyrants of the Underdark. Best trade I've ever made. Best trade.
That is a good trade. Good trade. All right. Speaking of trade, I'll get into my play shelf trade. This is tough because these are all games right about that same level of enjoyment, right about that same level of what would you call complexity, and a lot about the same level of I don't know of about everything. They feel a lot alike, and so I'm thinking my shelf is going to have to be Splendor, just because it is a little different, especially when you add the expansion set. If you haven't played with the expansion set, it comes with like 4 expansions in it, and you can throw in more than one if you want to, and it really changes up the game a lot to make it feel a lot different. And so and plus I got the mat, got the neoprene mat, so that's not going anywhere. So Splendor is definitely going to be on my shelf. It's too good, and it's too good with those. And then the metagaming you can do when you see what other people are going for, is really awesome. Point Salad, as I said before, that's going to have to be my play. I kind of forgot about playing it, and that's the problem. It gets thrown up there with the small games, and you don't think about it. You go to cold games, and you're like, no, that's a good game. I'm going to keep it, but then you never play it. So that's going to be my play. I'm going to try to remember to bring that out the next time I have people to play games. That's going to be on the list. So that means kind of by default, even though I like it, Sushi Go is going to have to go and I guess if there's a legitimate reason to do it is I don't eat sushi, and it's or sushi. and there's the theme of what goes with what in
Ooh.
the game. I have a feeling makes sense if you eat sushi, and I don't
Sushi.
eat sushi, so I don't know why if you have this weird sounding thing, you need this weird sounding thing to go with it, because I don't eat weird sounding things. So that's the only problem I have with the game. I mean, it's a fun game to play. I have to find a reason to hate on it, and so that's my reason, is it's about eating raw fish, and I don't like weird things living inside of me. So Sushi Go got to go. That's my play shelf trade.
Wow. I just had an
Oh.
epiphany about a reskin of Sushi Go
Okay.
as Slushy Go.
Ooh.
And
Yeah, would you
different
put
slushies.
wasabi on your slushy?
No.
No.
You put extra sugar. I don't know.
Ew.
Or extra ice.
Chocolate
Extra
syrup.
sugar.
I
You'd
don't
have
know.
straws instead of chopsticks.
That's right. Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
This game's
It'd be
making
that-
itself. I'm
it'd be
writing
one
it
of those-
down.
It'd be the straw with the red straw with the little spoon at the end. That
There you
get
go.
At, like
There's always that.
7-Eleven.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this. This is a rare good idea from you, Andy. I like it.
Slushy Go.
Hey, thanks for watching a clip from Around the Board. It's a show that comes out every other Thursday where we discuss board games and board game topics. We're awarded points, and at the end, whoever wins gets to be on their soapbox and say whatever they want. So if you want to watch the full episode, find the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.